Clark Central fans here reacting to the public address announcer giving the score out with Clark Central over Gainesville.
And the Dogs are going to have to burn a timeout here. Nope, they didn't get it off. Delay a game. Johnny Hester wasn't where Christian Hodge wanted him to be. And the extra time trying to direct him is going to cost the Dogs 5. It'll make it 3rd and 14. 7:24 left here in the first half. Loganville leads 14-0. Ball back to the Dog 26-yard line. Hodge in the shotgun. Hodge drops straight back, looking to pass downfield, fires, incomplete. And now we've got a flag down.
Late hit there.
Yeah, this is going to get a little bit chippy as Hodge did not, or excuse me, as Platt didn't have the ball and he was wrestled and thrown down by the defender. And this should give the Dogs a bonus 15 and a first down. So big favor from the Loganville defender.
Yeah, Loganville a little too aggressive there. See that?
I thought it was PI to begin with.
So Willie Johnson, sophomore. Check that. Was it Messer? That was Messer.
There's another flag against the Dogs, and then ineligible receiver against the Dogs, and then the pass interference against Loganville makes the penalties offset. Replay the down.
You've got to be kidding me. Unbelievable.
.708 left here in the first. Loganville on top, 14-0. Dogs still facing a 3rd and 14 now.
I wonder if Coach Wagner tells his team, you're not going to get any breaks. I mean, this is just ridiculous.
Well, you know, when you've lost 30 in a row, you got to make your own. You've got to make your own breaks because nobody's going to help you out.
Officials talking with all the players around the 25-yard line.
Probably just tell them to calm it down. There was some extracurricular activity again after that play. So now we're ready to go again as both teams have been sternly warned by the on-field crew. And now we've got another delay here. Now we're ready to go. Hodge over on the far sideline with Coach Wagner getting the play. Dogs with a 3rd and 14 here had an opportunity to convert a moment ago, but offsetting penalties make them replay the down. Christian will be in the shotgun. Hester will be split out to the near side. 2 receivers to the far side. Platt, the lone tailback. Hodge takes it, gives to Platt. Chad has some room. He's across the 30, 35, has the 40, 45. He has gone off to the races into Loganville territory and finally dragged down out of bounds at the Loganville 22-yard line. Gain of 62 on the play.
That's what you love about Chad Platt. He brings a great deal of excitement, and he looks a little banged up after the tackle there. In fact, now he's got his helmet off and taking a knee.
Yeah, check on the yardage on that, 55 yards, but yeah, he's down, and the officials are calling for the Dogs training staff. Now he's back up. I think he just got a little bit shaken up there, maybe on the tackle. But a huge, huge run. It's what the Dogs have been looking for all night here.
Yeah, found a little hole into the sweep right. It was a turn it upfield. It's a foot race, and the Loganville defender caught up with Platt, makes a hard tackle. Chad will go to the sideline and get a breather.
So 1st and 10 Dogs, deepest penetration of the night into Loganville territory. Ball at the 23-yard line. Hodge in the shotgun, 3 receivers. Sullivan will get the carry, and Shannon finds a hole, gets up to about the 15-yard line before he's dragged down. Gain of 8. It'll bring up a 2nd and 2. Dogs are in the red zone.
And that long run by Platt resulted in the first down of the first half.
Dogs
for the Double G Dogs.
Well, they needed it to be net positive in yardage. So 2nd and 2 now, 6:27 left in the first half. Ball at the 15, Hodge in the shotgun. Again, Sullivan the carry, cuts it up inside, a little delay, picks up nice yardage for the first down as Sullivan gets inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. It'll bring up 1st and goal, Dogs.
Good job by Sullivan, picking his holes, picking his spots there.
Gain of 7 on the play. Again, 14-0 Loganville. 6:14 left in the half.
Good push from the Winder Barrow offensive line.
Hodge in the shotgun, 3 receivers. Takes the snap, Sullivan up the middle, has a hole, and very close to the goal line. They're going to call him down at the inside the 1-yard line.
So close, but yet so far.
Looked like Shannon Sullivan finally finding some room inside. Sorry, George.
We picked up 7 on that carry. Looks like the lean got him in, but he's just short.
His knee was down as he twisted into the end zone, so now 2nd and 1. Hester will be the tailback. Dogs going with a jumbo set here, double wing set. And Hodge is going to keep it, pushes forward. No signal yet. Touchdown, Dogs!
All right.
Christian Hodge takes it in from 1 yard out, and the Dogs are on the board. It's 14-6.
Right back in the ball game. Excellent drive by the Dogs, highlighted by Platt's 55-yard run. And then some good running, inside running by Shannon Sullivan to set up the quarterback sneak.
Colin Shannon on to attempt the extra point. Hodge the holder. Snap, hold, kick is up and through, and the Dogs are on the board with 5:14 left before halftime. It's Loganville 14, your Double G Dogs 7. You're listening to Bulldog Football on the home of Barrow County Sports, www.hearthegame.com and WTV 21. We'll be right back.
Solid Security Services has built their company on biblical qualities like trust, integrity, and service. Technicians with Solid Security Services have years of experience in both personal and commercial accounts. Companies as big as Regal Cinemas and people like your next-door neighbor trust Solid Security Services for their home security and locksmithing needs. Visit their website now at solidsecurityservices.net or pick up the phone and call 770-733-5853.
5:14 left here before halftime. The Dogs get on the board after a big 55-yard run by Chad Platt. Set the Dogs up in Loganville territory. Christian Hodge finishes it off with a 1-yard touchdown quarterback sneak to make it 14-7 Loganville. 5:14 left in the first half. Shannon will boot this one deep. And back to get it. It'll be back, but it'll go into, Boss, but it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. And Loganville will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20. This is the worst starting field position of the night for Loganville. They've had outstanding starting field position throughout the evening.
And they're only up 7. So good job by the Dogs to fight back and get on the board. Speaking of the scoreboard, Gainesville now tied up with Clark Central, 21 all.
That was fast. But that's how Gainesville rolls.
That is true.
Here's Harrison under center, man in motion, and the Dogs jumped. And I think this is going to be another offsides against Winder. If so, it'll be the 2nd of the night.
Salas jumping offside.
Yep, that's it.
junior defensive tackle.
Yeah, one of the wings stood up and went in motion, and that Salas misinterpreted that as the start of the play, so that made him jump. It'll now be 1st and 5. Harrison under center takes the snap, the give to Beck. Beck out across the 30 to the 32-yard line. That'll be first down yardage for Loganville.
Check that, Chris. I believe that's Jonah Tompkins, his first carry of the evening, number 24.
Stop by number 8, Brady Randall for Wyman. Gain of 6 on the play to the 31. First and 10.
Give Tompkins 6.
31-yard line.
So it's Tompkins and Beck now in the backfield, single wing. And the give this time pushing forward to about the 34-yard line. It'll be Tompkins again, and now we've got a fight back behind the play. And number 70 in there for the Dogs.
Josh Harvey. And now Josh in the official's face, and well, he's going to get tossed. Already has been tossed.
Yeah, he's been ejected.
Oh, wow, now the official going after Josh.
And Coach Wagner going after Josh as well. Josh throwing his helmet on the sideline.
Wow.
And I'm afraid what they saw was maybe a retaliation. So Josh is going to pay the price.
Well, Coach Wagner's livid. You can ill afford to lose Josh Harvey, one of your experienced linemen. Just uncalled for.
And no indication on what the flag is yet, but Josh Harvey was definitely ejected.
He made a beeline for the sideline. He knew he had done wrong.
.437 left here in the first half. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for Loganville. One way or another. As Josh Harvey and one of the Loganville players got into it back behind the play, and I think all anybody saw was Harvey on top of the Loganville player. The officials discussing this with Coach Wagner. And, you know, the other brutal part of that is with Josh being ejected, he can't play next week either.
This is true.
An ejection from a game is an automatic suspension for the next game, as Clark Central learned the hard way. Several of their players ejected for a fight and subsequently lost the next game.
Now 12 players in total with Salem and Clark Central in that game were ejected.
So the discussion is over. Now the officials will come out and explain to the rest of us. They're marking it. It's going to be 15 yards against the Dogs. They'll advance it. Holy cow, all the way out to the 49-yard line.
15-yard penalty against Personal foul. It's all to the Loganville 49-yard line. First